JD, JD, what JD, JD, what JD, Yo, hello. Long pointless introduction because I have spent the last hour sitting, going, along to Fall Out Boy, Alice in Wires, and anything else that's on this MacBook, which isn't actually that much music because it's mainly on my iPod or my iPhone, which incidentally doesn't have that much music on it. So far, I have been outside, I've been inside, I've eaten, I have drank. I'm going to make a tea in a while. I've written a blog, but I don't have any internet access right now, so I can't actually post it for you, phones for you, without the scraping of the face. Little bit of a delay, not quite sure why. Why is it so slow? Not really sure what's going on with my computer. Anyway, what I was going to be posting was that 2009 has basically been times of self-doubt that I don't publicise, times that I have. There have been hurdles that barely seemed a threat, and there have been moments when I've wished to basically never forget. I've heard of new musicians embarked upon the journey of learning guitar and ukulele, written and tweeted, read and blogged, photographed, edited and developed. I have walked and I have worked, and I've seen the lows of depression with its effect on the motor industry and their own independent business, along with the growth and persistence and high quality work that it can result in. I've seen the amount of work I do increase by 4 times the amount, which makes me feel like I deserve a vacation. I go to New York because I fucking love it here, even when I'm sitting in my friend's apartment just chilling on the MacBook talking to you guys through this. I've been active and I've been relaxed. I've been getting up at about midday, which is about 5 p.m. UK time, and I've made new friends. I've seen some old ones, a little bit less than I liked. I've been supportive to both my friends, musicians that I'm a fan of, and I'd like to think as an audience participant at shows, I've been supportive in the sense that music's been playing. I've not been like booing people off stage. I've been giving banter, taking banter, trying to get the people around me to be like, yeah, and all the other stuff that you like to have happening, rock and roll, or whatever works. I've seen some friends pass away, and I've seen the way that's affected people. I've seen people that I don't even know pass away. People that I've only heard of through someone else just trying to tell me and explain how they're feeling right at that moment. And there's a lot of people that we don't talk about, not because they're a bad person, but just because you don't think it's someone that you want to. I don't know, it's just someone that you don't necessarily bring into conversation. For instance, according to my friend Kristen, who I saw yesterday, I don't talk about my family much. The reason I don't do that is not because I dislike them. I actually really like my parents. I like my sisters. I like my nieces, and I like my nephew. I like my brother-in-law. I like my aunts and uncles. I like my cousins, and I get on well with everyone, I think. I don't see some of them as much as I should, but when I do, I have fun. But I work with my parents. I work from 9 till 6 most days, and I live at home because it allows me many things, and because it's the most convenient, wonderful thing where I live in a beautiful house, in a beautiful neighborhood, and it's great. So yeah, that's just something I don't talk about it, but it's. I suppose you talk about your parents, it comes along with work, and you don't really want to talk about work much. I was writing the blog that I'm reading mainly because I was ready to say goodbye to 2009. That's not because I haven't enjoyed 2009. The year of transmitter failure was all right. Was right all along. The story and a whole bunch of other albums and shows and musicians. And it's not because I think that 2010 is going to be better opportunities or crazier trips, more friends, or any of this. I'm just ready to say goodbye because it's time. I've grown a lot in that time, and I've got a lot more growth to go. I need to realize that people are going to be busy sometimes. For instance, right now, where I'm inside, because people are doing their own shit. Who gives a fuck? I need to be ready to say goodbye to 2010 because basically it's time. Some people prefer to say nothing to confirm an opinion of you. Some people like to tell you exactly how they feel. Some people like to be friendly. Some people, whatever. And it's all just how people are. And that's my opinion of how 2010 is going to be. It's just going to be another year. There'll be good points, there'll be bad points. There'll be new friends, old friends. There'll be holidays, there'll be experiments, there'll be change. There'll be times when I'll think that the whole world hates me. I will have lows and depressions. I will have highs, and I will be so happy that I will think nothing could ever be better than this. I will have the best days ever, and I will make new best friends forever, and I will play new video games. I will travel to new places. I will probably point at you or hug that person there at some point. Yeah, I don't know where the mic is, but I know where the camera is. I need to apply some of my thoughts on dancing to the rest of my life because dance is one of those things that, like, for me, it's dance as no one's watching. Dance for the fun of it, for the exercise, for the release of energy, for the way the music makes you feel. You know, you just have that, you hear the beat or something and you just want to tap your toes, and as it sort of builds up into a song, you maybe want to jog on the spot or like flash your arms around, or I don't know, however you like to dance and react to music, whether it's a slow waltz, or any of that shit. Just, I need to apply that to life because sometimes I think to myself that, like, everyone's watching, but so don't worry about a thing because every little thing's going to be alright. I see myself as though I'm sometimes on everyone's radar, which probably is the least true thing ever, and more a mixture of sort of anxiety and egotistical whatever, waving hands. I'm sure some people don't even know the address to put it on their GPS, so whatever. I've enjoyed the interactions and the parties, the alcohol and the personalities, the kindness and the cuddles, the makeouts, makeups, and making breakfasts. I've enjoyed the downsizing and resizing, the mess and the machinery, my iPhone and my MacBook, my music, my experiences, my friends. And I just realised I'm not an unfortunate person. And while I sit here with a chance to read books, listen to music, be in a warm environment in New York City, I remind myself that I am a fortunate person, and I'm thankful for all the things that I have, and good things and bad things, they all happen for a reason. Right now, the reason why people are busy is because they're working, they're dealing with the rest of their lives. I made a last minute plan so no one could necessarily throw that scan into their thing, or I'm going to see them at some point in the next sort of 10 days, 11 days anyway. Okay. So I've been able to use that time instead to reflect on things, and to just be okay. Seems like only yesterday things are going fine. It's funny how lives can change in only seconds' time. Life will still go on. If I see you, let's do this. If I don't, well, you know, let's not. John D. Barker. Peace.